up guys, welcome back to the world of Minecraft. My name is MrSneakymode and today is a sad day. This is the final episode of the world of Minecraft Season 1. What that means is today we're going to have a look around this base, just kind of go back over a few things, have a look and see what we've done. Then we're going to head back, if you remember the pathway, up to the Nether portal, sorry. And head in there, head all the way back to the old base, and then have a look around there, and then go all the way back to the old base, which is going to be a bit of a struggle, but we'll get there nonetheless. So otherwise guys, I've got everything that I need right now, as in pretty much nothing. I was going to get some food, but I don't really know what I'd take with me. I don't want to, waste all the time cooking that pork. In fact, I'll tell you what, I'll just cut back when I've went and cooked that pork and we'll head out. And by the powers of movie magic, we now have cooked pork. Anyway, so we're going to have to say goodbye to our dogs for now. All of them here at the new base, I guess we're calling it, or the current base. I don't really know, we didn't have a name for this one. Soon it will be the old base, and then the next base will be the old base, and then our very first base ever will be the old base. But anyway, let's have a look at where we first began this entire thing in this section of the world. It actually all starts in this door here. So I'm going to have a look, and it's the redstone wiring for my double doors, which took me a whole, I think it was maybe a 25-minute episode to work this out. It was a real fail at the start, and then I kind of, just worked at it, chipped away, and managed to work it all out. So that was a fun time. After that, forgive me if I get some of the timings of this wrong. It's kind of in my long-term memory, which isn't the best of memories. Anyway, we also have this little hut where, of course, everything started, and we'll actually need to use the bed in here in a second. Not got much going on right here. Oh, there's some green dye. Yeah, so this is kind of just where I started off, and actually, even though we have the grand big house, let me make sure I'm on normal. Even though we have the grand big house, there to do everything we could possibly need, it could be set up to do. We still come back to this little hut, which has served us well. Done exactly what we needed. Gave us some storage, a place to sleep, a place to craft and smelt things, and a place to keep a dog. Let's sleep, and then we'll head out and find a few more things. So this little hut has been good to us. It's done everything we need. Not much more I could ask for. I think the next thing I added was the library and the blacksmith. So we'll have a look in here since we're close by. This was I really like this, and I never ever used it much, and I feel kind of bad for it. But it was more like an aesthetical thing. I called it the walk-in blacksmith because, of course, immediately there's no door, so you just walk in and get what you want. But the special thing about this was when you open this up, like, what the hell is this? But actually you could right-click and it would become a furnace for you, and the reason I built it like this was just to make it look a bit more realistic and kind of, like an actual, maybe something like a real blacksmith. But anyway, let's head in here, have a look at the library, see what I've done there. So I'll just leave the door open for now, actually. So this is the library, and of course the secret entrance, which we'll check out at some point. So the reason I wanted the library was specifically to make the secret entrance. So I had to design something that could easily hide a secret area, which it did successfully until I broke the door and didn't manage to replace them. Otherwise, it's a pretty nice looking little library we've got here, and of course we've got our dogs here looking after the library. We also have the upstairs of this house, which is just my bed area, and Slippers the dog. All the dogs are kind of named after the place they're kept. Then I think probably the next thing I added was the fishing hut. That was just a little simple thing, and again, wasn't really used that much. I wish I did use it more. I wish I did all the things like I'd wanted to do, like using the blacksmith and using the fishing thing, whatever you want to call it. But I didn't, so whatever, didn't really ever become necessary. Now this is where I lose the order of things, so I'm just going to go over what I see and talk about it. That's just a run-of-the-mill, quick and easy cacti farm, whatever you want to call it. This here is a cobblestone generator, and I do have a pickaxe on me, so I can show you how this works. We can just stand here, you know, dig for days as much as we want, and it'll never stop working, you know, until our pickaxes run out. But let's just get rid of this. Yeah, that was that. It was again another aesthetical thing. It could have just been, you know, a straightforward cobblestone generator, but I prefer mine much better, and I think I'm going to stick with this design for future videos because it just looks cool, doesn't it? Like some ominous big cube thing, which actually isn't a cube right now because I can't remember why I took the back off, but I did. And the SVT, wow, the ARF, the automatic reed farm. This was another one of my great redstone ventures. Let me see if I can break in somewhere here. I'll show you what's going on. Let me explain it first. I just needed a way to automate, you know, a reed farm. So what I done was planted reeds, put some pistons up there. Now what I can do is, this was the unique side of this thing. I've got some cobblestone here that I don't want. Actually, no, I need it. The unique thing about this was that to make it completely, redstone's kind of funny. So if you make a clock, which is basically something that pulses a signal round constantly, never stopping, if you create one of those and then shut off your world and load it back up, it actually shuts itself off. So if I would do it now, but I don't really want. Well, nah, I won't do it just now. But the idea was that if I wanted to leave this on, but then for whatever reason closed off my world and loaded it up again, it would go off. So what I had to do was implement a feature that would reactivate the circuit when I needed it to, so I could just switch this on, and then I could press the button, and it should, and that sends the signal into the chain. Oops, has to be that way. So this should now completely automate itself and keep going after some time. Maybe. Maybe I don't have the switch the correct way. I forget, the timing's changed a few times, so I keep forgetting what's what. But it should go at some point. Yeah, there we go. So you can see it would completely automate itself, just keep going back and forward, doing its thing, and I could just leave it, and it would, you know, give me my reeds. But I can turn it off now. That's a kill switch. I just press that, and it completely stops. It'll go one more time, of course. That was it, because the pulse was still been going round, but now it won't go if we wait. Yep, so I'll go back and I'll have a quick look at the redstone just to show you how I come up with it. The idea is that the pulse comes in, goes into the clock, which is just basically an array of repeaters that extend the length of time between how the pistons trigger. So then this all comes up here, triggers the pistons, and they do their thing, which knocks the top of the reeds off. I would go into depth, but I have an episode based around this entire thing, which you can go and check out if you're really that interested. But there's too much to talk about just for something as simple as that. Next, again, this is where I become kind of, I don't really know what order it'll happen in, but I'll go and look at the secret entrance, or the secret area. Typically this would have some bookshelves here, and again this is one of my other great redstone ventures. But as you can see, the piston, the top and the bottom there, they both trigger, which would have pulled up and down some bookshelves. But I haven't replaced those yet, so we would come down here. This is all very recent, so I'm not going to spend too much time going over this kind of stuff, since you're all familiar. And we are verging on 10 minutes in without even leaving for the other bases. But anyway, this is the slime farm. We'll go down, have a quick look. It is blocked off right now because there are slimes in there who would try and break out. Poor fellow over there. There may even be a few kicking around somewhere else. Maybe not. Maybe they jumped into the lava and killed themselves, unfortunately. Let me quickly try and get this replaced and head back up. This is going to take a few seconds. I never did find a way to, well actually I did find a way to travel vertically, which kind of is a nice segue onto the other section of the map, which I will go into, but I spent the longest time trying to find a way to get up this thing really easily and quickly, because climbing the ladder, although it's fine, it works, it's a really slow process. So whereas I could, before I can, or when I want to get down, I just jump down the hole and land in a pool of water, but when I want to go back up, you know, I need to spend 30 seconds, 45 seconds, you know, climbing up those ladders. And when you're going back and forth, it's not the most fun thing, so that will lead me on to showing you how I solved that issue. At least I hope I can show you. I may have moved the minecarts from it, but I will go, and at least that kind of leads us onto that section of the map over here, which that thing there you can see is exactly what I'm talking about. So like I said, I don't want to go into too much detail about this whole thing because we've all been here for the longest time. So anyway, this is how I figured it out, how I decided I would get, or how I knew I was going to be able to travel vertically much faster. But I can't really show you just now because the minecart, well, if I go up to this level, I should be able to show you quite easily. Is there ladders? Yep. Oh, so if I can go up here, you're here. Basically what you would do is if you were on the ground or anywhere under a minecart, you could click on it and then that would take you up a level, then click again and that would take you up another level almost instantly. And although you could get stuck in it like that, it wasn't perfect, but it worked. I just didn't implement it in time. I think we've got two or three more things to go over before we leave. What could I talk about? Well, of course there's this little room which leads on to a whole other thing. This room originally was the entrance to a mob trap collection point, which is still partially remains, but I kind of scrapped that idea and went along with a more simplistic, well, compared to what I was doing before, a much more simplistic collection area, which is down here, and of course over there you can see the tree farm, and unfortunately I didn't get time to complete the tree house, so, no sorry, not the tree house, the lighthouse. So when I release this world save to you, which you will be getting at the in this video description, perhaps some of you guys can go and make your own version of the lighthouse and post a video response, because I am accepting all video responses on this video, as provided that what you send as a video response is something relevant to the video. Sorry, something relevant to the world save. If it's some random video you want to get views, then it won't be accepted. Only videos that concern the world of Minecraft world save that I give out. This is my tree farm. I didn't get much time to use, and over here is my mushroom farm, which I'll quickly look at. Again, one of my less complicated redstone experiment with. Oh god, there's mobs in there. Oh god, there's mobs in there. We'll just close that up. Yeah, it wasn't really the best way to make a farm, but it does give me mushrooms. Yeah, I would go in, but like I said, there's mobs in there. But you can even see the creeper right there. So I'll let that do its thing. I'm going to go and sleep quickly. I should actually maybe bring a bed with me. That might help the process here. So I will go and find some materials to make a bed. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. That should be fine. Oops, didn't want to take that. So let me sleep this through and then make a bed, and then we'll one last look at this place and head out. 1, 2, 3. 3. So just in case we need it, I'll drop this stuff as well. Anyway, I don't think there's much more we can go over. There is the summer, wait, what did I call it again? The summer mountain house. Honestly, there wasn't much to it. I will go over briefly and look, because there is an area over here that I wish I did. I'm going to need to get rid of these mushrooms. There was an area over here that I wish I did spend more time on, or at least build something in. And it's a really nice area. There's a ladder up there which will lead on to something, will lead on to the summer house. But let me just quickly show you this area, which I never did fully appreciate. I think this is awesome, this little area. So what I'm going to task you with is, along with the lighthouse, if you can build something cool here, something interesting here, send it in as a video response and I will accept it, of course, as long as it's relevant to the world of Minecraft. And where's that ladder at? I think it's over here. Just briefly look at the summer house, because there's nothing in it at all, it's all bare. So that's another kind of project I never get round to. So I'm just going to show you the entrance to it, or at least the exterior. Then we'll head out. So I was going to build a pathway, but I eventually just gave up on it. But it looks like it'd be cool, you know, to have some kind of little village going across the edge of a mountain. But anyway, here it is. Not much to it. Didn't ever invest too much time in it, but did make these cool little sections here. Not much in though. But there you go, that's that. I'll head back over to the main base. There's the back of the house. Which I never did actually build on camera now that I think about it. That's one of those things that I just done off camera because it was much easier to get it done that way. Because I never did really like showing, you know, lots of building work on camera. Oh, and that's kind of changed now. I actually don't mind recording, you know, maybe 15-minute sections of me just building stuff. People seem to enjoy it, so figured that it would have spiced up my videos a bit, made it a bit more entertaining for you. But anyway, I think we have looked at pretty much everything we can look at in this section of the world. Besides, of course, there's the all the way out there. There's like a little cabin I made, but I don't want to go back all the way over there just to show you that. This is pretty much the end of this section of the world, with the finishing off with the Minecraft, or the creeper statue, which says the creeper face on all four faces with a water flow coming out like a fountain. So that is that. So I guess I'll head over to the Aether portal. Hello, sheep. And oh my god, I just said Aether again. It's because I'm so used to playing it. I honestly haven't touched the Nether in a long time, so I don't really, you know, I'm not really familiar with it. Anyway, let's just head down here and get the hell out of here. Oh, I just think I'd seen a skeleton. I think I've seen one. Two of them, my god. Let's try and lure them in. Come on. There we go. Oh god, there's a third one. Wow, those guys are smart. Let's place some torches. Stop them from spawning. Head into the Nether. Hopefully my Nether portals don't mess up. I don't see why they would, but I've had experiences in the past where they have kind of goofed up, and I've had to, you know, do a lot of stuff to fix it. But anyway, I wish I did add a train track in here so I could get to and from where I'm going quicker, but I guess not. Come on. This is going to take some time, and I'm doing this pretty much uncut. Well, I tell a lie, there will be a cut in this, but you probably won't really, it won't make a difference to you, of course, but it's getting late here, so I'm filming as much as I can. Oh my god. Every time. That couldn't have been a more perfect spawn. Anyway, I'm filming as much as I can tonight. Oh, he's going to be in the way. Well, oh, are you going to? Okay, I'm going to have to push past him. I'm filming as much as I can tonight just to get it done because I do have college tomorrow. So I'm more focused on that just now. But I don't know when I'm going to cut. Actually, I don't know if I want to go on right now and film the old base, or if I want to stop then. Again, like I said, it won't make a difference to you, but it's just what I'm thinking. Anyway, hey, you can't go in portals, but I can. So we'll head through and see. I guess I'll start looking around here a little bit, but then at some point I'll cut. There we go, there's Mr. Redstone, the puppy. Let's make a chicken if we can. If this makes a chicken, I will make 100 more episodes of the world of Minecraft before season 2. Thank God for that, man. I didn't want to play in this world any longer. So immediately I guess we'll look right here. We have what was going to be the train station thing, which a lot of people really wanted me to finish, but to be honest I didn't want to finish it too much. I didn't wasn't really, and kind of lost interest in it, especially when my friend stopped. We didn't really play much after this, so we didn't get to finish it. But either way, it's not really, it's not essential, because from here there isn't really anywhere I want to or need to go. Here was the rather complex minecart system though, which was really fun to watch being built. So that is kind of cool that it's all still here, and a kind of relic, I guess. I guess we'll go right over here and show you what would have been a fishing village, which turned out to be absolutely zilch. Down we go. So I really wanted to build a village on top of the water. It's always been something I've wanted to do in Minecraft, and I never have done it. So don't know, perhaps in the next season that'll happen. So this is again kind of relics that just lay in waste. So again, if you want to, like, all of these things, that is such a good idea. All of these things that haven't been finished, you finish them off in a unique way, and then post a video response, and I'll make sure and do. Maybe I'll do like a highlights video of user creations in the world of Minecraft world. That'd be awesome. So post all the video responses you want to this, as long as if it's on this world, no matter what you've done, it will be accepted. But if it's just some random video, Minecraft or otherwise, it won't be accepted. So yeah. So here we are. Phil, we have not seen you, my boy, in about a month or two. How is it going? Have a piece of meat. I'm going to go and have a look around. So here is the complex. For those of you who have just joined, you'll have no clue what the hell I'm talking about. What the hell is a complex, Sneaky? What are you doing? Well, this is the complex. It's a base I built with the sole intention of building everything completely underground, which kinda, again, didn't really come to fruition too good. Immediately in here's my storage room with all my cool stuff. I did spend an awful, oops, I just glitched my game. I did spend an awful long time here, but you know, whatever. I didn't really dedicate much time to doing anything. I just kind of built some stuff. But here was the main thing, the main fandango shindig. You come down here, there was a random cave there, some stuff here. Then you go down either the left or right, they all lead to the same way. Then you came here, which led to this entrance, which was into some caves down there. Don't want to go in there though, it's kind of scary. Then it came down here, and as you can see, everything's made of cobblestone. I just liked the look of it at the time, with a texture pack I was using. In here I tried to build a cobblestone generator, which would bring a flow out here. Completely failed, didn't work whatsoever. Well, I guess it may have worked. Let's try it. Well, I guess it did work, but there must have been something that stopped me. It must have been not too efficient or something like that. But that was that. Then over here, I actually can't remember. I think this was just a room that I was digging out. Didn't turn into anything. Down here, we've got another storage room of some sort. They're just holding random things in it. Okay. And here was a tree room, tree farm thing. You would, the idea is that you spawn trees within these 1x1 block widths, and that would be a way to get some wood. Getting wood. So let's head out of here. That was all I done really. I don't think I added anything else. Nope, I did not. So that was a really short trip, to be honest. There isn't anything else to look at. Not that I can think of anyway. So let me head back up and have another look around. See what I think. It has become nighttime. I can show you upstairs, which just leads into a really basic bedroom, which may or may not get attacked, because that door to my right is open. I'm going to get my bow and arrow out just in case. Oh, I think we're good. So I'll climb down here and over here. That's just a pen or kennel for our dog Phil. So here's the the wall. My nice little entrance. And I never thought about the fact that my wall's cut off by this thing. But anyway, let's head out. And this thing doesn't even work. So I'm going to have to just close this manually. And we're going to have to find my way back. And you know what, I think this is the perfect time for me to cut. Let me just explain this briefly. It doesn't lead on to anything really. Just another cave system. But anyway, I think this is the perfect time for me to cut. Because it's going to take a long time for me to find my way back to the old base. So I'm going to go and plot out a way back there. And then for next episode, we will continue on from the old base and have kind of resolve this episode there. But otherwise, guys, I hope you... Wait, why am I doing an outro? Because this isn't going to change. I'm going to cut, so this may not even be in the video, but if it is, there you go. We'll be back in a few seconds for you, and about maybe 12 hours for me. Okay, it's literally been about maybe 12 hours since I recorded the last part. No, actually, over 24 hours since I recorded the last part there. It's not going to make much of a difference, but you can see this ominous thing right here leading off into the fog. So what I've actually done here, I'm sure you can see already, there's no point in building it up at this point, but what I've done is made a train track that goes the entire way, all the way over to the old base. I think it would be way more entertaining than walking. So I'm going to go up here and show you. It looks really crazy. I don't know if you'll see. Let me try and play with the fog. See if you can see this thing off in the distance. Nope, I think that's it. Well, I'm going to go on my train journey, and I'm going to do it time-lapse, in a time-lapse fashion, you know, the final time-lapse. We haven't had one in maybe... God, we haven't had one in weeks, actually, have we? Well, this is going to be a time-lapse in vein of something like Sir Crest's Interstate and things like that. So off we go. In order to make it a bit more cinematic, I'm going to put on smooth scrolling so I can do this funky stuff. And of course turn the HUD off. So let's do this. Now I've got a chance to turn around. No, I don't. And off to time-lapse fill we go. I'll be back in a second. And here we are, back at the old base. It's been a while. It has been a while. Oh my god. Oh, bring back some memories, this, doesn't it? Tower. Oh god, I actually can't believe this was part of the series, like part of this whole thing. It was actually part of it. That's crazy. It just feels like a completely different area, doesn't it? It doesn't seem like this was once where we used to stay and have our adventures. Oh my god. Oh, he's still there. Mr. Sneaky Wolf. And he actually looks tame. If I go down there and he attacks me. Oh my god, he's actually tame. You gonna... He is actually tame. Oh my god. Mr. Sneaky Wolf, he has got over. He's off. He stopped PMSing. Wait, maybe Mr. Sneaky Wolf was a girl. It was just that time of the month. Oh my god. That's kind of a revelation. I'm going to put these down, although it's going to look ugly. You know, whatever. That looks like a question mark. We're questioning Mr. Sneaky Will's sexuality right now. Well, let's go down here. Not been here in a while. Let's see what I once held with great something or other. Wait, do I have a nether portal around there? I must have. I don't remember there being a nether around here. I think it's becoming night time. Oops, so I'll just take this with me. Let's have a quick look down here. Actually, my poor dog's going to be trying to get down here. So I'm going to tell him or her to sit. Hey, no, my bed, sit. I'm going to actually play on peaceful for now. I don't want to ruin this moment with getting killed by a creeper or something. But let's go down and have a look, see. Oh, no. I can't. That was back when things where you could have a ladder apart. So if you haven't been playing Minecraft for the longest time, you used to be able to actually climb up and down ladders when there was a gap between, but now you just can't. And I don't have any ladders. I don't think. Do I have any ladders? at all? Yes? No? Maybe? Maybe I'll have someone up in the treehouse. I'll go and check that. God, to think we had a treehouse as well. It's actually, you know, it's kind of nice at night. I like this place at night. Seems really homey. Remember we once had a house here? Yeah. We had a house there one time. It got burnt down in the tragic fire of yesteryear, even though it was this year. I don't think there's anything over here. Oh my god. There's the creeper head. Anyway, let's go up again to the second floor. God, I miss this place so much. Random stuff. This is what I left behind. Although I did take a lot of stuff with me when I was moving to the complex. No ladders. Nope, nothing. Not even a one. A bunch of dyes. Did I leave anything on these? Nope. God, look at this place. There's the fishing hut and the tower, which once held my valuables, because at the top there's a little secret area. I'm going to just cut back in 2 seconds and get a couple of ladders to go down, so it'll just be a second. And by the powers of movie magic, I now have a bunch of ladders, so let's go down there and we'll have a look, see what was down there. I actually can't remember, but I'm pretty convinced that I have a nether portal now. God, this is going to be dangerous. Oh god. Snap. Oh, look at that. Please don't drop me down, please don't drop me down, please don't drop me down, please don't drop me down. What is it? Not even... I think it's destroying the... Oh god. Well, let's just roll with it. Oh no 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 no! Oh dear lord! Damn, that was... Actually, we could probably do this by... Oh snap! Actually, I think this kind of works. I can just drop down real quick and place one. So we've got our first area to look at here. Let me try and place some ladders to get up and down safely. What's going on here? Is this steps or something? God, I don't remember a lot of this place, to be honest. So let's have a look around, see what's what. I miss cave exploring. You know, when was it? In fact, I will task someone right now to pause this video. I think there's a dungeon in there. Oh, is this where I tried to make my first mob trap? Let me have a look. I think... Oh, it is! Oh my god. There's actually a dungeon in there. Oh, that's crazy. I'll leave that open for now. I'll task someone right now to go back to previous episodes and try and find the last time I done some proper full-on cave exploring, you know, actually going down into some caves. I probably haven't done that for maybe 50 episodes now, now that I think about it. I haven't done it in the longest time. What the hell? Okay. Look at that shaft in there. Shaft. Anyway, someone go back. Someone or anyone, you know, any of you can go, of course, but go and look back, see if you can find the last time I actually properly done a cave exploration, and post in the comments, and I will actually go back and find that episode and leave a little comment or something. I don't know. Oh, this looks like completely unexplored for good reason. Anyway, let's head back. Please, imagine I get lost in the finale episode and I completely ruin it. I think I have a grasp on where I'm going. It's all one direction. And of course, I've employed, this is how long I've been using the left torches or left wall technique. The same way you actually escape mazes. Funnily enough, there's a fun fact for you. If you want to successfully complete a maze, all you have to do really is hug one wall. You know, you could follow the left wall, and eventually through, you know, just not trial and error, but kind of elimination, you'll basically get where you want to go. You'll get got. But so is that? Yep, that's the place. And I seem to recall there being something. I think maybe over here, or somewhere. Anyway, let's go and have a look. Now it looks like a dead end as well. Let's go back up, have a look around. I won't spend too long in here because nothing really much happened down here. It's just in the interest of seeing what this place was like once upon. Oh, there's another dungeon that I never did do anything with. I think I knocked the floor out, maybe to try and do something. Oh well. Let's go and have a look elsewhere, if anywhere that is. That was a cool thing though. I had 2 dungeons really close by. I think where's the other? I don't know where the other one is now, but we did have 2 dungeons at one point. You know, I just realised now, and someone's most definitely already commented when I said where's my nether portal. I just realised I've made one out in the beach, which I'll go and look at. and we'll have a look in the Nether and see what it was like. Oh, there's actually a... Oh, I just think that leads down to some mines. Well, might as well go, since we are here and we are doing a special episode. Oh, this is dangerous. Look at me being a pro spelunker, which this is messing us up here. Damn it. This is going to take some time. I apologise. Oh, of course. Well, let's just put it up there. Oh, snap. I don't want to fall to my death here. Don't want to try and get all the way back here for that interstate that I made. Oh, we're almost at the bottom. And we are here. So let's see what I was doing down here. Once upon a time, yep, I think it's just strip mines. That'll connect up one way or another. Actually, I don't think I've done anything down here. I guarantee this is lava, that's why. Let's block that up. Oh well, not much down here. Not to worry. Let's just head back up. This is going to take a few seconds, I apologise. But this will give us time to reflect. I missed this place, to be honest. I never did. I don't think I spent... I think this is the place where I spend the least amount of time playing Minecraft. For the world of Minecraft, that is. I think maybe 20, 25 episodes in this place, and then from there... Whoa, did I just... Oh, never mind. Yeah, maybe 25 episodes here before I moved on to a completely new area. Which was the complex. So let's go and have a look at the fishing hut. Then we'll go and have a look at the thing with the thing, you know. Don't know how many times I've said that in this series as well. The thing with the thing, you know. Look at that big ominous tower. Ah dear. I like this place. This is one of my favourite small buildings, which didn't really have much in it, but it was cool nonetheless. And then we'll go and have a look at this tower, see what's up there. I'm pretty sure I did. I think I can see. Yeah, I put multiple floors in this thing. This is actually probably one of my best looking builds. I never did build much in this series, now that I think about it. Actually, what did I do the entire time I was playing this thing? Was almost nothing. So why is there no ladder here is what I want to know. Anyway, so yeah, I never did really fully build anything in this series. I just kind of went with it, you know, done whatever I was doing. Messed about with the redstone and other small... Damn it, I need to get a lot more ladders. One sec. Okay, here we go back again. What was I saying? Yes, I never did really build anything proper. I just kind of went with it, done what I was doing, never really thought about it. So I think next season I'm going to focus more on building, more on exploring, more on cave exploring especially, and exploring the land. Hey, look, some gold bars. Bucket and a pork chop. What are the chances I would land in the water the correct way if I jumped this thing? Should I try it? If I fail, I'll go all the way back. All the way back. Is there anything else I don't think there's anything else I need to look at really. There's the creeper head, and there's the... Screw it, let's go for it. Oh god, this was a bad decision, I shouldn't have done this! Oh my god. That was kind of intense. God, that was actually... I'm surprised I made that. I thought I was going to land out some, like, right around here. Because I was looking at the tiers of land here. There was, of course, that, which I probably would have died if I landed in. Then there was this. I was thinking I was going to land all the way out here. Because it just looked like it would have been a good jump. Oh well. Let's be glad I made that one. This thing would have ended, you know, suddenly. But whatever. So let's. I'll go and look at. I'll go and look at the creeper head and the failed cobblestone generator. Then I'll head back. Look at the Nether. Whatever I done here. I can't remember the Nether in this section of the world. We got an old sip of iron brew. So this was a kind of failed creeper head. As you can see, it's a bit obtuse. It's a bit larger than it usually is, but actually you can see it's served as some indirect inspiration for the one back at the current base, or the newest base. And this was where I was going to make some kind of... Actually no, it was going to be, what do you call it now? Obsidian generator, that's what I was going to do, but oh well, that kind of failed. There's nothing in here really, this was just a multi-floor thing. So let's get out of here and go and check out the Nether, and then we'll probably going to unfortunately have to wrap this thing up because it is coming to the end of all the possible things I can explore. Yep. I don't know what I'm doing. I could take that thing, but it'll start sending. I don't have another minecart, so it'll start sending me all the way back to the beginning. But yes. Come on, that doesn't look as if it's lit, and I don't have a flint. There may be a flint and steel actually in the chest nearby. Let's have a double check and see. Nope, I will be back. I will get one. I don't have anything to make one with me. Yep, I'll be back in a second then. Okay, let's light this thing up. Kind of scared now to go in. I think I may have delit it for a reason. If it's going to bug out, I may have just ruined my entire world save. Please don't. Nope, there's a torch here. That's a good sign that things are all good. Oh dear God, is this gonna... This all looks very familiar, and I don't like the fact that it's familiar because... This may bug out. I really hope it doesn't. It shouldn't be too hard to get back to the regular spawn. But I just don't want to chance it. There's nothing here really. I think this was it. Up them stairs it just takes us to like the top. So there's nothing really in here. So that was my nether for anyone interested. Didn't do much in here. I think I come in for some glowstone, some netherrack. That was really all I done. So let's hopefully head back where I want to head. Please. Yes, it worked. Some squiddies. Cool. So I'm going to go all the way back to the current base. And that'll be where I leave the world save for you to do what you want to do. Yep, so I'm going to jump back on this thing. I'm not going to time-lapse this one because, you know, you've already seen it and I don't want to put another one in. And I just got a text message. Anyway, let's head back. I'm going to actually fade this in and out. Some movie magic editing. Once I got up to this top part, it's going to look really slick and awesome. So, come on. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. You're so close. And by the powers of movie magic, we are back at the old base. Look at that. Now I just need to head back to the old base. No. The new base, or the current base. Why did I say that? And that'll just take me a few minutes. So I will actually make a cut here. I didn't want to cut much of this episode, but I figured I've done enough already, so I may as well. So I'll be back in a few seconds, or a second. I apologise for that. Whatever. I'll be back in a second. Okay, we're back. So I think I'm going to have to just round this thing off. There isn't really much to go over anymore, but yeah, I think we're, wait, hold on. Whoa, wait! Whoa, what the hell? What?